you reckon about that? What do you reckon about Ollie's performance?
It was fantastic. He's been out of the ring for 5 years.
5 years?
First year back, first fight back, and he came back strong. He looked powerful.
Is it a fair business?
It's a great sport and a bad business.
It's all about the entertainment, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of A Day in the UK. And today, we're in York Hall to watch the boxing. And look who I'm with.
Hey!
Mate, tell us about your channel. It's my good friend Phil.
Hello everyone at home. Me and Adam are good mates, just in case you don't know. I love his channel, and we're here today filming for my channel and Ad's channel. My channel is Phil Joe Amato, and I talk about male grooming and sports and men with tashes. And we have lots of fun. Cheers guys.
Exactly.
Ad's channel is amazing. So good. Cheers.
And Phil's is awesome as well. You love a bit of fighting and grooming. You've got to check it out as well. I'm going to leave a link in the description. But
same for me as well.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. We're going to check out some of the atmosphere in York Hall. Check out some of the fighters. See if we can interview people and some of the fighters on the road. So if I can get a fighter on the road for an interview as well. Let's get on to it. Saturday night, York Hall boxing, everyone. Absolutely brutal. But you've got to love a bit of boxing.
Everyone, this is Demi.
Hey.
Demi's doing a white collar fight. When are you doing it?
On the 9th of April.
The 9th of April. So wish her good luck and subscribe to Instagram.
Make sure.
All right. See you later. Okay, so the guy that just won was Ollie. Really proud.
A good fight.
What do you reckon about that? What do you reckon about Ollie's performance?
It was fantastic. He's been out of the ring for 5 years.
5 years?
First year back, first fight back, and he came back strong. He looked powerful.
He looked powerful.
And he's lost some weight as well, so he's gone down a weight.
Really?
Yeah, but then he dealt with it properly.
He looked like he'd been fighting, and he's not fought for 5 years as
5
well.
years, that's right. 5 years out of the ring, first time in, 4-round beating.
Amazing. Brilliant stuff. Everyone supporting. We're going to find him on
Ollie
Instagram.
Edwards, yeah.
Ollie Edwards. Lovely job.
Thank
See
you
you soon,
very much,
guys.
everyone.
You're cool. Smashing it up. Hello.
Hello.
This is a camera bit, by the way.
Right.
I always forget that as well. This is Ollie's mum, is it not?
Hi, it is Ollie's mum. Anyone?
Ollie's mum. Did you teach him how to box?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you taught him how to
I
fight?
started kickboxing, he come along and then we realised he was better at
Are you
boxing.
serious?
Yeah.
So it was you that started kickboxing and then you realised he was better at boxing?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So he comes to kickboxing, realised he was better at boxing, and they all went from there.
And it all went from there? So what, I bet you're proud of him. How many fights he had now?
This is his 7th.
Is he
7-0.
What's he going to do now with this? Is he going to sort of challenge for titles, or is it just like he just want to get in the ring and have a
I
scrap?
just know that he'll be left to his turn.
Yeah? Left to his team. How about you? Are you still fighting?
No.
No? Where does he get the fight from?
His dad was the champion. His dad was the British champion.
Was he?
He was here a minute ago.
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah.
So his dad was a British champion. What's
yeah.
his dad's name?
Tony Edwards.
Tony Edwards. Amazing. I wish I'd have grabbed him. Has he gone home?
No, it's something.
See if we can grab him. Amazing. Well, listen, lovely. Really great to speak to you.
And you. Have a lovely evening.
You too.
And
You take care.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
What's your name, bud?
Paul Cummings.
Paul, nice to meet you, my friend. So you are a travelling fighter.
I'm a journeyman, yeah.
You're a journeyman. First off, what is a journeyman?
A journeyman is someone who fights often, they look after themselves, you know, winning isn't always the goal, you know, you're employed, you are an educational fight for a home fighter.
When you say an educational fight, you're in there to sort of mix it in with him and see what he's made of, basically. But
I'm there, in the world of boxing,
Yeah.
you can't have prospects fighting prospects. You won't have, a prospect gets losses,
Okay.
he will not reach his full potential.
Right.
There's no, they come out the amateurs, there's no training course for being a professional boxer.
Okay.
You're a professional boxer and you learn on the job.
Right.
And that's the way it is. And you need to fight journeyman to reach your full potential. You need to know what it's like to do 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
To sit down on your punches.
Yeah.
And to take punishment and give punishment. That's, you know, you're not going to learn that in the amateurs. So that's, people learn how to be a professional boxer being a professional boxer.
Yeah, and I hear a lot, without journeyman, there's no boxing.
That's true.
Why
yeah.
is that? Why is that?
Because you would have prospects. Unfortunately, we live in quite a shallow world where people do have losses on their records. They do get discarded.
Yeah.
And people and they get stepped over.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember that professional boxing is a business.
Yeah,
before
yeah.
anything else.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah, it is a business. You know.
these days.
Is it a fair business?
It's a great sport and a bad business. Yeah.
It's all about the entertainment, isn't it, really? Let's be honest.
It is entertainment. That's
Yeah.
when money's involved. That's where it becomes entertainment. It's not, you know. It's the promoters.
Is
want the
that,
kids
is that
to
kind of the
sell
same with every
tickets,
sport, though? Every sport's got that element. to
Any
it.
sport that's involved with money,
Yeah.
it's got that
Yeah.
element.
Yeah,
of course.
Some degree, unfortunately, professional boxing is just one of them that it's been one of them that journeymen have sort of like come into the business more and more. And it's become just part and parcel. So a lot of these kids are brought up, they're educated
Okay.
by lads that are on the road warriors. They're educated.
Right.
These kids get better and better and
See,
better.
when you say educated, I start to think that the fighters on the road are more
Let's just
skilled
say there's
than
a handful of fighters out there on the road. I'm not going to say all of them, but there are
Yeah.
a handful of fighters out there on the road.
Yeah.
If you throw a handful of peas at them, you ain't going to hit them if they didn't want you to.
Really? You know, sort of Matrix type stuff like this.
You've got to think
Yeah.
these lads that fight week in, week out.
Okay.
They know how to take a shot. They know how to take a shots away from you. They know how to make it good.
It's that conditioning, though, isn't it? If you're a fighter on the road, you're fighting every week.
Skill.
And skill.
Yeah. You deflecting power and moving away on your legs and things like that.
Yeah. And this.
Making a miss.
Right. Gotcha. And what made you get into, you know, becoming a fighter on the road?
The money.
It was the money.
Money,
simply
full
that.
stop. Money, full stop.
Right.
I wanted to fight for my family.
Is it for the enjoyment?
Sometimes I do enjoy it. You know.
Okay.
It depends. When you fight quite often, sometimes you wake up and yeah, you fancy a row. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fancy a row, and then sometimes you wake up and you don't. But it's ups and downs. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, when you get your money at the end of the day, it's always quite encouraging.
Yeah.
You know, so
Fair enough.
yeah, so it's.
But mate, you do a
I
fantastic
think it's
job.
the best job in the world. You know.
Yeah.
I do. You know, you just meet. I find it really enriching for my own life. Maybe I lived a boring life before, but it is very enriching. You meet some incredible people. So
It's
So
exciting.
I think that the sad thing is people forget that this, you know, especially the customers that see and shouting out, get in. They forget it's a sport. Nobody wants to die in this sport. Nobody wants to be better. It's a sport, and that's what people forget.
Yeah, of course.
People down there kicking off because the kid got chin, but kid made a mistake. Boxing is 80% luck.
it is.
If your chin's in the wrong place at the wrong time, then luck's against you that night. That's all it is to it.
Some good advice there. All right, everyone. Brilliant stuff.
Thank
Well
you so
done,
much. Thank
mate.
you.
Well done for the win.
Cheers, thank
Fantastic. So there we go. You're cool. Get yourself down here for the next set of fights. Fantastic stuff. Until the next time, take care. See you later.